Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Another one, yeah, just like DJ Khaled comes on and goes, another one, yeah, simple as that, because right now that is exactly what's going down. I can't comprehend the activity that is going down at Chelsea Football Club, and it just looks like with the transfer window opening yesterday, yeah, it opened, not even yesterday, today. It opened, okay, let me put it into context for those of you that are a bit confused right now. The transfer window opened last night at midnight, so technically still today. And we've already made moves. Day one. And Chelsea have gone, yep, that's it. We're getting this over and done with. Just as I've said, FIFA career mode. We have got the pad. Roman Abramovich right now has the pad and he's like this. Yeah, Erling Haaland. Bid. Hakimi. Bid. And that's the news that I'm bringing to you today. Hakimi is the one to talk about because we are making moves. Let me give you the lowdown in terms of what has gone down. Let's hear from the people themselves and hear from the journalists and the ones with the information. And then we will discuss it after I have showed you. So, this is from Sky Sports outlining the latest with Chelsea for Achraf Hakimi. We have breaking, and this was earlier on today at around midday. Chelsea have matched PSG's 60 million euro, so 56.1 million pounds offer for Inter Milan's Achraf Hakimi. And there it is in all its glory. Chelsea match Hakimi offer. On day one, we are putting in bids. Unbelievable activity. Fabrizio Romano has given us an update as well with this, saying Chelsea are in direct contact with Achraf Hakimi's camp. Inter want 80 million euros to sell him on a permanent deal. PSG offered 60 million euros and they're still pushing to reach an agreement. Chelsea are also open to offer players as part of the deal. And that was quoting a tweet that he put out yesterday saying PSG are negotiating with Inter for Hakimi. Talks ongoing around 60 million euros, but Inter want 80. Chelsea also contacted Hakimi's agent in the last days. There's still nothing agreed. But up until today, we've actually decided to go in and put in a bid. Matt Law gives us the latest from Chelsea as well, saying Inter Milan are under pressure to agree a deal to sell Hakimi by the end of the month, but want more than the £51 million Chelsea and PSG are said to be offering. Will Chelsea allow themselves to be drawn into an auction? Also, AC Milan prepare a Giroud bid, which was, I think, always going to happen. But we move into the next one from Nizar Kinsella, where he says Chelsea have made contact with clubs and agents as they aim for a double summer deal of Borussia Dortmund's Erling Haaland and Inter fullback Achraf Hakimi. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. We are going all guns blazing for this one. And this is a name that I didn't think we would actually go for. Neither did I think that it would actually be of importance to us, because I genuinely believed Chelsea would go for a striker, whether it's Haaland or Lukaku or Kane or whoever. A striker, a DM, so a Declan Rice or Tchouameni, something like that. And then possibly a central defender. Possibly. But again, I wasn't really looking at this and going, yeah, we got to get a central defender. Because I think we're stacked. I think we're stacked in terms of centre-backs. And going for Hakimi actually makes sense. You're probably asking why. Because he's a right-back. He's a right wing-back. He's a right-sided player. Why does this make sense instead of going for a centre-back? I'll tell you, because it also opens up a gap for a centre-back, which will be filled by a certain player that I'm about to mention. If Hakimi was to come in, and under Thomas Tuchel, without a doubt, would more than likely play right wing-back. What happens to Reece James? You're probably asking that. What happens to Reece James? Well, I think, and this is actually a good plan, when you look at Azpilicueta and where he plays as a right centre-back, sometimes as a right wing-back, but as a right centre-back. We've experimented this season when we've moved Azpilicueta into right wing-back with Reece James as right centre-back, and he's done one hell of a job there. You can see that he's comfortable and he can play as a right centre-back and do it very, very well. This will aid the transition away from Cesar Azpilicueta. when eventually it gets to him. Just like we've already seen at right wing back in moments where he lacks to keep up and his speed isn't quite there. He's got everything else, but his speed isn't quite there. And you can see that eventually the decline is going to begin. When he reaches 32, 33, the decline is going to start. And that's not something we can control. That's inevitable. That's human nature. That is going to happen to all of us. We are all going to get old. That's standard. But at the highest level, no matter how much you train and how much you do, unless if you are a super athlete, like a Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, the man could go on until he's 45, as far as I'm concerned. But even so, you look at Ronaldo, even so, with how much he looks after himself, his age at the moment, is he as quick and as fast as he was when he was 27? No, he's not. Hence why he doesn't even play as a winger as much as he used to anymore, because he just doesn't have the capacity of pace like he actually used to. He used to blitz before. You just wouldn't see him. Now, he comes a little bit more inverted. He comes a little bit more inside. He goes a little bit more centrally in order to just use the skills and not have to run as much. But still, he's still a beast. It goes to any player. Any player has to go through it when they reach a certain age. It's standard. Azpilicueta, his time is about to come. Not to say he can't do a job, but now we have to start thinking, as a big club and as a serious club, you've got to start thinking about evolving. You have to. That transition needs to keep going. You know, from department to department. That it shouldn't be a case of, oh, this team's finished, okay, rebuild completely. If you look at the success of Alex Ferguson's Manchester United, what did he used to do? All the time, little additions, little outgoings, little incomings, little outgoings, and as year by year goes by, he's still at the top. Man United are still at the top, but then you look at that team from 5 years ago to the team of now, and you're like, hang on, the entire team's changed. How has this happened? You don't realise. It needs to be that sort of process, that ongoing rebuild as it's going along, if you know what I mean, to keep the standard high. Chelsea need to aim for that now. We are European champions. We've got money. We've got resources. We are self-sustainable now. Everything's looking lush. Everything's looking good. We've got the pull power. We've got the prestige. I think it's nice now to be able to bring in players, 1, 2 or 3, and then work with it, and then see who leaves, and then bring in some additions, and then keep rotating like that. We don't need to go through the mayhem that we went through after Didier, Cech, Lampard, Terry, all them lot left, and then we were left with a complete rebuild to take place. We shouldn't do that again. Should not do that again. It needs to be steady. And thankfully, we have young lads in this team. Hakimi, as far as I'm concerned, would swoop right in. Swoop right in. He goes to right wing back. Reece James goes to right centre back. And that is our right side completely covered. The right side of the pitch completely secure. And Azpilicueta we can go to. If we have to bring him on, if we need to bring on a centre-back, if we need to rotate with Reece James, if we even need to rotate with Hakimi, Azpilicueta is there as an option, but he is at that level now where I just don't think he should be playing every single game like he did this season under Thomas Tuchel. He done absolutely fantastic as far as I'm concerned, and I've already said Azpilicueta's a legend now, a club legend, hands down. But we need to build on the transition now and not leave it too late. The chance to get Hakimi is here. As far as I'm concerned, that would benefit us in every single way. So I would go and get Hakimi. For the price that they are quoting, I would definitely get Hakimi. I mean, 80 million euros. 80 million euros is a fantastic deal. Absolutely fantastic deal. And it works. 80 million euros works out to about 68 million pounds or so, around there. I mean, what a deal. Right? And I'm sure Marina can pull a couple of strings. So if she was to get a little bit less for that, cool. But even so, Hakimi for that fee, £68 million, do it. Do it. That could also be the little key to keep Ziyech at the club, because Ziyech would have a Moroccan counterpart on the same side as him. I mean, that could be something in terms of chemistry and in terms of working around on that right-hand side. Reece James, Hakimi, Ziyech. Maybe. But anyway, we'll see what goes down with Hakimi. As far as the money being spent this window, look, we have to be clear. We're not poor. Yeah? We can spend. And not just that, we're European champions. We've got the pool now. Yeah? So there needs to be a sense of realism, but in a positive way. Don't think, I know many of you are Chelsea fans. You're probably thinking, I don't want us spending too much. We shouldn't be stupid. We can afford to this time. We can. We had a transfer ban. We relied on loads of youth players. We went in through last summer's window. We spent quite a lot, but we've done quite well. We're champions of Europe now. The prize money coming in. The outgoings of the club. Emerson will be going. Bakayoko will be going. Zappacosta will be going. Tomori's definitely gone. That's 28 million there. Tammy Abraham might be going. Giroud could be going. All of that money coming in equates to net spend. We are fantastic with net spend. Make sure you guys realize this. So when you look at the money that's coming in, all we'd have to do, we wouldn't even need to contact Roman and try and see if we can dip into his pockets. He wouldn't have to touch his pockets. Chelsea have self-sustainability. And I think that is crucial. We can add an additional 200 million onto the money that we've managed to bring in terms of outgoings. We can get Erling Haaland. We can get Hakimi. We can get a Declan Rice. Or too many. We can get that. That's not a problem. So let's do it. If we were this transfer window to get Haaland, Hakimi, Declan Rice, or too many, 20 out of 10 window. 20 out of 10 summer window. We would have won the window before it's even begun. Honestly, I'm really excited about the prospects of this. I'd say we go for Hakimi. I think that would be fantastic in order to bring some good long-term stability to that right-hand side. Though he's a baller. He's very versatile. He can play right wing back. He can even play right wing. He can play right back. He can play right centre back. He is so versatile, and he can play on the left. If we need cover on the left, Hakimi is more than capable to play on the left-hand side because he's done it in the past. I've got absolutely no worries and no concerns if we go for Hakimi, and clearly Chelsea are going for him, but they're going to have to battle with PSG. I think as champions of Europe though, in the Premier League as well, we have the advantage. Sorry PSG, we're going to be ahead of you. Just like Erling Haaland, where we are going for Haaland, and that looks very... Honestly, I think it's looking likely. And I think it's going to happen. I'm quoting that now, on the 9th of June. I'm quoting it now, yeah? I told you in advance, I told you so. I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get Haaland. And I think Hakimi could be on the cards too. But let me know in the comments, would you do that deal? Would you want Hakimi at Chelsea? And do you think that we can get Hakimi, Haaland, and a Declan Rice or Tchouameni or whoever we're going to get in the defensive midfield position? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you are excited at the prospect of Hakimi and Haaland showing up at Chelsea. Honestly, if we pull this off, yeah, if we pull off this summer window where I've mentioned we get these three players, just give us the title. Just give us the league title. It's done. It's done. It's a no contest. It's a no contest. Man City, you might as well just not play. Just take your trophy out of your cabinet. Yeah, take off the light blue ribbons. Stick it in the post, Stamford Bridge, SW6, 1HS. We'll stick our ribbons on and we'll just stick it in the cabinet and we'll just call it a day. Simple as that. Unless you want to go through the pain of having to play us, because we'll happily do that. We've done it this season without these players. Can you imagine if we get these players? Oh my goodness. Man City probably want to throw themselves off a bridge or something after playing us with these lads on our team. Anyway, I won't brag about it too much. This is just me expressing how excited I am at this window. But anyway, we'll see how it all goes down. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to catch my videos as we approach the Euros. So the Euros are coming up. I'm going to be giving you a preview for England's first game on Sunday. That will be coming on Saturday. So make sure you're peeled for that. And then I'll give you the match review. But my watch-alongs for the Euros will be on Twitch. So make sure you're following me on Twitch. Link in the description. Twitch.tv/Younes Talks Football. Follow me there. And I'll see all of you tomorrow here for a brand new video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.